stat about them, and I'm going to basically say, is this player going to get over? I'm explaining this obviously to you guys in the chat. Is this player going to get over this number or under this stat? So let's start with Jackson Smith-Njigba. We all expect him to kind of have a big year. And I was looking and I was kind of calculating 60 receptions. I was like, that's like, not receptions. It was targets. Yeah, targets. 60 targets. I was like, that's not that much. So I upped it to 70. Do you think he gets 70 targets in the regular season, 17-game season?
Under?
Really?
Okay. 68.
68?
Yeah, because that's a pretty good number, 70. 70 is about right where it should be, because I think so. Our third receiver last year was Marquise Goodwin,
right?
And he got 42 catches. I had time to study this one.
Right.
This was the only question that you asked me that I was really scratching my head on, because I was like, I don't know. It's a pretty good number, but I'll say under. I'll say 68. But yeah, about 70 is about the range, because I think DK had, let's see, Tyler Lockett had 107 targets last year, and DK had 120. So if we could take a few away from them, which obviously will happen. So, yeah, I think that's a pretty good number, but we'll go just a little bit under.
I think obviously if Tyler Lockett goes down, this is why I feel like over, because he could be the type of player that as the season goes by, a lot of receivers do this, especially towards the end of the season. I could see him just really developing really well. He has the route running skills to be an elite receiver and has good hands as well. It's just he kind of landed in the perfect situation to make this short, because he's a guy who's dealt with injuries. He lands in a perfect situation. I think there's a good chance that one of your top receivers goes down, and then it'll be his time to shine.
For a couple weeks. It always happens, and that's another reason I'm excited about having him, is because Lockett misses a game, right? They're double covering DK. DK misses a game, they're double covering Lockett. So, yeah, no, I get it.
Well, and the thing is your team, I mean, I looked at the average. They averaged about like 28 passes per game, or like attempts, 28, 29 per game, Geno Smith. And so, I mean, 17 divided by 70 is only what? I'm trying to.
I don't know. I'm bad at math.
That's about like five, a little bit more than 5 per game. So I'm going to say a little bit over that for sure.
It's going to be hard getting that ball to everybody, though.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And who knows what your check down game is going to look like, because I'm sure now with Charbonnet and Walker in that backfield, there'll probably be a lot more of that. So next one, Kenneth Walker has over 200 carries. It says on the screen he had 228. So you think he's still going to get that even with Charbonnet there?
Oh, boy, yeah. Yeah, I think so. He's our feature back, right? So, and that's the things he started last year not really playing. He started the first 4 or 5 games. He barely played. So, yeah, I think well over 200 touches.
I forgot about that. Rashad Penny. I did forget about that. And then he got injured. I know every fantasy guy was like, this is Rashad Penny's year.
And every Seahawks fan was too, and it's a shame that he keeps getting hurt, because it's not a it wasn't like fluke. It was really fluky injuries. It wasn't like he hurt his wrist or something. Like he was breaking legs, tearing ACLs. It was rough. So
yeah.
Wish him the best.
Yeah. So I wanted to kind of include Tariq Woolen, but I was like, let's go to the other rookie on the other side of the ball, Devon Witherspoon. Tariq Woolen had 6 interceptions last year. I thought 5 interceptions was a good place to start. What do you think here with Devon Witherspoon? Over, under 5 interceptions?
He'll have 4. Sauce had 2 last year.
Well, go ahead.
Sauce had 2 last year. So, and I don't know. I'm thinking under. He'll. Yeah,
a lot of times. And also in college, if you look, he was not an interception guy. He had a low, I think like last year he had like 1 or 2. It was very little.
Nobody was throwing the ball this way. That's the thing.
Exactly. And so my question to you is like Tariq Woolen, which one do they fear more, Tariq Woolen or Devon Witherspoon? I mean,
right now, Tariq,
yeah,
right? Because Tariq's been a pro, right?
right,
But
true,
we'll see. This is going to be interesting because I think when it comes to the outside, right, whether it's receivers or cornerbacks, I think we have the best, if not one of the best in the NFL. So on both
right.
sides of the ball.